Well, it's been great to be together, and we are going to talk about what's a woman to do. Very brief review. Over here is our invisible house, right? And the foundation in our invisible house is the marriage covenant. It's a covenant. It's not a contract. We looked at wall number one, at what's a man to be, and a man needs to step up. And we took at wall number two, and what's a woman to be? A woman needs to step in. And then in our last session, we said, well, what's a man to do? We talked about being the priest of his family and being the leader and being the person who gives oversight to the family. And then we're going to look now at, so what's a woman to do? And as we kind of finish up this part, then we're going to ask the Spirit of God and the grace of God to put a roof over that, because we can't do it on our own. I do have to warn you, though, that this message actually comes with an official warning label. Like when you get a prescription and it has a little thing that says, do not take this medicine while driving or running heavy equipment. I don't know anybody who goes to bed and runs heavy equipment anyway, but the warning is on the label. So let me I need to read this warning. This is from God. Warning, contents may be dangerous. The message you're about to hear may be hazardous to your emotional equilibrium. It may call into question assumptions and preconceived ideas you have about womanhood, marriage, and motherhood. Though ancient in its origin and tested successfully for centuries, these concepts may sound strange, counterculture, or even bizarre to the ears of 21st century men and women. The implications of this message on your life and family could be drastic, even disturbing. If implied en masse by those who claim allegiance to Jesus Christ, it could be revolutionary. What's a woman to do? A wife's number one priority is to support, affirm, and empower her husband to fulfill his God-given calling both within and outside the church. Your number one priority, now this sounds kind of narrow. Actually, a woman's number one priority is to help your husband. In fact, in Genesis 2:28, God says it's not good for man to be alone. And so he creates woman. And then when he brings the woman to the man, he talks about a suitable helpmate. Now, we don't like the word helpmate because that sounds like it's inferior, and it's not. The exact same word is used of God in the Psalms of being the helpmate of his people. In fact, suitable has the idea of a corresponding part. It's a picture of God has made man, and man has these deficiencies, and in and of himself, he's not able to do what God wants him to do, and so he creates woman so that together, as a team, they have the ability to fulfill God's design on the earth.